Hello and welcome to Weekend Projects, a Make Magazine video podcast. I'm Bre Pettis, and every week I bring you a project that you can make over the weekend. Last week I taught you how to make a taser totter, which is a spud gun, and that is ignited with a stun gun. Now this week I'm going to start out first by teaching you how to make a bigger one, which will actually shoot apples. We're going to call this the Jonny. Now I'm going to use a little bit of a different ignition system on this. I have to admit, I have a little bit of a thing for old workshops. This was Paul Radin, my step-grandfather's workshop, and this great drill press is still just as good as it was, I don't know, 50 years ago. Here we go. Let's drill a hole. I've installed the igniter. I just need to make a little thing that goes from here up to there so that basically it will have a little place to arc there. The Jonny is basically just a giant spud gun, but instead of a spud, we put an apple in there. Now I'm just going to take a regular apple and smush it on in there, and only a little bit's coming off because it's just the right size. And just like before, I'm going to take a broom and measure it on up, and then go ahead and figure out exactly how far down I want it to go. Smush it in. That's a good fit. And this is a much bigger chamber, so it needs more hairspray. So I've got my cover here with the little igniter there all set. And we go. I'm going to go for 4 seconds. Okay. Now this really has a little bit of a kick to it, so be aware of that when you're firing. Go ahead and make sure you're all set here. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to the pumpkin, the pump bazooka. Just like the spud gun, the taser totter, I've sharpened up the front of this pump bazooka, and I used ABS cement to cement it all together. And then I drilled holes that were 15/64, which is just a little bit smaller than a 1/4 inch, so the carriage bolts would screw right in there. And then I attached the leads to the stun gun, which I took off the spud gun. I've undone the battery because I want to actually hook this up with the switch here. I want to do a remote switch. So I've gone ahead and I found a battery case, and I've installed a push button switch in it so that I can go ahead and I've got a switch here that I can go ahead and push the button down, and it will ignite the hairspray in the chamber. So I still have to go ahead and solder this up. I don't think I'll be flying on an airplane with this anytime soon. This just looks too dodgy. Alright, so that wraps up another Weekend Projects. You've learned in this episode how to make a apple cannon, a Jonny, and you've learned the pump bazooka. Now go out there, get all your materials, be safe, and have a great weekend.